Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about one of America's most iconic coins, the Kennedy half dollar. And believe it or not, some of these are worth a fortune. Moneybags, certain rare Kennedy halves have sold for thousands, even up to millionaire-level prices in today's auction market. So before you spend that shiny 50-cent coin, check your collection. You might be holding a hidden treasure. Let's get started. First up, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar, without a mint mark, is one of those fascinating American coins that continues to capture the hearts of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin stands as a proud symbol of American legacy, leadership, and artistry. Even in very fine condition, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar remains a highly desirable and collectible coin, especially in today's active coin market, where vintage half dollars are gaining tremendous attention. Its value has risen steadily over the years due to its powerful history, intricate design, and increasing rarity in circulation. The history of the Kennedy half dollar series begins in 1964, a year after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The nation mourned the loss of a leader who symbolized youth, hope, and progress. To honor his memory, the U.S. Mint swiftly replaced the Franklin half dollar with the Kennedy design. The public's reaction was overwhelming. People hoarded these coins instantly, and many never re-entered circulation. By 1974, 10 years after the coin's debut, the Kennedy half dollar had become more than just currency. It had evolved into a powerful emblem of national pride and remembrance. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar carries forward the brilliance of its original design. On the obverse side, it features a striking left-facing portrait of President John F. Kennedy, sculpted by Gilroy Roberts. The image captures his calm confidence and statesmanlike grace, surrounded by the inscriptions "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year 1974. The absence of a mint mark indicates that this coin was minted in Philadelphia, a detail that adds to its distinctiveness. Even in circulated or lightly worn condition, the design retains its depth and sophistication, a tribute to one of the most recognizable figures in U.S. history. The reverse side of the coin, designed by Frank Gasparo, displays the presidential seal, an eagle with spread wings holding an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength. Encircling the eagle are 50 small stars representing the states of the Union. The inscriptions "United States of America" and half dollar complete the design, giving it a majestic, almost medallion-like appearance. The detailing on the eagle's feathers and the clarity of the stars make this coin one of the most beautiful and artistic U.S. coins ever produced, a quality that continues to draw serious collectors. One of the unique aspects of the 1974 Kennedy half dollar is its composition. Made primarily of copper nickel clad over a pure copper core, it reflects the shift in U.S. coinage away from silver. This was a response to rising silver prices in the late 1960s, which made silver coins too valuable for everyday use. Even so, the coin's appearance, with its subtle luster and durability, remains impressive. In very fine condition, the surfaces often retain a soft, metallic sheen, a sign of minimal wear and careful handling over time. The 1974 Kennedy half dollar without a mint mark is admired not only for its design, but also for its historical context. By the mid-1970s, these coins were not widely seen in everyday transactions, as people began to save them due to their connection with President Kennedy. As a result, well-preserved examples are increasingly rare to find in circulation today. The Philadelphia Mint's coins, especially those without a mint mark, have always held a special appeal, as they represent the heart of America's coin production, pure, simple, and patriotic. In terms of rarity, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar has become more desirable over time. While millions were minted, the number of surviving coins in very fine or better condition is shrinking each year. Many coins were used heavily in commerce or damaged through improper storage. Collectors now view these coins as essential pieces of mid-20th century American numismatics. Some rare varieties and error coins from this year, such as double dies or off-center strikes, have fetched impressive prices, adding even more excitement to the hunt for valuable 1974 issues. The condition of this coin plays a key role in determining its worth and demand. A very fine 1974 Kennedy half-dollar showcases clear details on Kennedy's portrait and noticeable features on the eagle, though light where might be visible. This level of preservation still commands strong attention in the market. Collectors value coins that maintain good eye appeal, natural toning, and unaltered surfaces. Even those with minor circulation marks are seen as authentic pieces of history that have survived decades of use, each carrying a silent story from America's past. When it comes to market value, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark continues to surprise collectors and investors. In very fine condition, these coins typically sell for $2 to $5, but certain examples in higher grades or with distinct characteristics can reach $50 to $100 or more. Uncirculated and proof-like versions, especially with strong luster and sharp details, have achieved prices well into the hundreds of dollars at auction. As collector interest in vintage American coinage grows, the potential for appreciation in coins like the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar becomes increasingly strong. Collector demand for this coin remains vibrant. Enthusiasts appreciate the Kennedy half-dollar series not only for its design, but also for its cultural impact. It connects generations of Americans, from those who lived through Kennedy's presidency to younger collectors discovering his legacy through coins. The 1974 issue, in particular, represents a blend of artistry, history, and sentiment. Collectors continue to seek coins from this year to complete their Kennedy sets, and demand for Philadelphia minted pieces is always robust. For those looking to preserve or collect the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar, proper storage is essential. Keeping the coin in a dry, climate-controlled environment helps protect it from further tarnish or damage. Avoid cleaning the coin, as this can reduce its numismatic value significantly. Instead, store it in a clear protective holder or album that allows for safe viewing. Collectors who care for their coins properly often see their value increase over time, both financially and historically. In today's active collector market, the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar stands out as a smart acquisition. Its historical roots, combined with its aesthetic appeal and affordable entry point, make it a top choice for both beginners and experienced numismatists. The continued fascination with John F. Kennedy's legacy ensures that these coins will always hold sentimental and financial value. The 1974 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark is far more than just a piece of change. It's a tribute to a great American leader, a reflection of national pride, and a valuable collectible in today's thriving coin market. Next up, the 1985 Kennedy half-dollar with the D-mint mark is one of those American coins that captures the perfect blend of artistry, history, and patriotism. Minted in Denver, this coin represents not just 50 cents of currency, but a lasting tribute to one of the most admired presidents in U.S. history, John F. Kennedy. Even in very good condition, the 1985 D. Kennedy half-dollar shines as a rare collectible that holds strong appeal in today's active numismatic market, where vintage coins from the 1980s are increasingly being recognized for their value and historical importance. The Kennedy half-dollar series was first introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. It was created as a national symbol of remembrance and unity, and it quickly became one of the most cherished coins in American history. Designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, the Kennedy half-dollar replaced the Franklin half-dollar and instantly became a favorite among the public. By 1985, the design had already been in circulation for over 2 decades, but its significance and popularity remained undiminished. The 1985 D issue stands as a proud continuation of that legacy, combining artistic excellence with patriotic symbolism. The obverse side of the 1985 D. Kennedy half-dollar features the bold and dignified portrait of John F. Kennedy, facing left. His expression is one of calm determination and confidence, qualities that defined his leadership. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" surround the portrait, along with the date, 1985. Beneath Kennedy's neck is the small D mint mark, identifying the Denver Mint as the place of origin. Even in very good condition, the details of Kennedy's hair, face, and lettering remain clear and defined, a testament to the quality of craftsmanship and striking that went into producing these coins. The reverse side of the coin, designed by Frank Gasparo, showcases the powerful image of the presidential seal. The eagle stands proudly with wings outstretched, holding an olive branch of peace in its right talon and a bundle of arrows representing strength and defense in its left. The inscription, United States of America, encircles the top, while $50 rests boldly at the bottom. 50 stars surround the eagle, symbolizing unity among all the states. The detailing on this side is one of the reasons collectors are drawn to the Kennedy series. The precision and depth of design give it a majestic and timeless appearance. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1985 D. Kennedy $50 lies in its composition and finish. Like other modern $50 of its time, it was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition over a pure copper core. This durable mix not only preserved the coin's luster, but also ensured its longevity in circulation. In very good condition, the coin often shows light wear on the high points but still retains its metallic shine, giving it a distinctive charm. The Denver Mint's reputation for producing high-quality strikes makes the 1985 DA favorite among collectors looking for coins with crisp details and strong eye appeal. While millions of these coins were minted, finding one today in very good or better condition is becoming increasingly difficult. Many 1985 $50 were heavily circulated or spent years stored improperly, leading to wear and tarnish. However, coins that have been well preserved stand out as true gems. Collectors now recognize that even 1980s Kennedy halves, once overlooked, are part of an important historical chapter in American coinage. This growing awareness has boosted demand and market activity for coins like the 1985 D, especially among those seeking to complete their Kennedy $50 sets. The rarity and collector appeal of the 1985 D coin are also enhanced by its symbolic importance. The Kennedy $50 has always represented hope, courage, and the spirit of progress. Holding one of these coins feels like holding a piece of American history. The Denver Mint's production in 1985 adds to the coin's desirability because coins from that mint are known for their sharp strikes and consistent quality. Each 1985 D coin carries with it the legacy of a nation honoring a fallen president while continuing to celebrate his vision for a brighter future. In the current collector's market, the 1985 D Kennedy $50 is enjoying renewed attention. Enthusiasts and investors alike are looking toward vintage U.S. coinage as a store of value and a tangible connection to the past. Depending on condition and visual appeal, a 1985 D $50 in very good condition can sell for $3 to $8, while coins in uncirculated or high-grade mint state conditions can easily reach $50 to $200 or more. Special varieties, proof-like finishes, and error coins from this year have been known to sell for even higher amounts at auctions and private sales. What makes this coin especially exciting in today's action market is the growing trend among collectors to seek complete date and mint mark sets of Kennedy halves. This has driven up interest in coins like the 1985 D, which fill important gaps in those collections. As time passes, the availability of well-preserved examples is decreasing, further driving demand. Coin shows, online auctions, and collector platforms frequently feature the 1985 D as a sought-after piece, with prices climbing as collector enthusiasm continues to rise. For collectors interested in preserving or investing in this coin, proper care is key. Coins in very good condition should be stored in protective holders or albums that prevent exposure to air and moisture. Cleaning the coin should always be avoided, as it can reduce its numismatic value. Instead, gentle preservation and correct storage will allow the coin to maintain its natural patina and charm, features that appeal most to serious collectors and appraisers alike. Collectors who appreciate the artistry and legacy behind the Kennedy $50 understand that this coin is far more than just metal. It embodies a story, the story of a leader whose vision still resonates today. The 1985 D issue, with its strong design and enduring historical value, continues to be an essential piece in any American coin collection. Its affordability, beauty, and long-term potential make it a wise choice for both new and experienced collectors. The 1985 Kennedy $50 with the D Mint mark is a timeless piece that beautifully represents American craftsmanship, heritage, and pride. With its powerful design, rich history, and rising collector demand, This coin has earned its place as a standout in the numismatic world. Whether admired for its visual appeal or valued for its investment potential, the 1985 D. Kennedy half-dollar continues to shine brightly in today's market. It stands as a reminder that even modern coins can carry immense historical weight and growing financial promise, a coin truly worth holding onto for the future. Next up, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark is one of those fascinating pieces of American coinage that perfectly captures the pride, craftsmanship, and historical significance of its era. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on its coins at the time, this half-dollar shines as a tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents, John F. Kennedy. In excellent condition, this coin exhibits stunning detail, sharp luster, and a visual brilliance that has made it a standout piece in the numismatic world. Today, collectors and investors alike are taking a closer look at coins like the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar, as they rise in popularity and value across an increasingly active and competitive collector market. The Kennedy half-dollar series began in 1964, following the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy in November 1963. The United States Mint quickly moved to honor the fallen leader by introducing a new design on the half-dollar denomination. Designed by Chief Engraver Gilroy Roberts for the obverse and Frank Gasparo for the reverse, the coin became an instant symbol of national pride and remembrance. Over the years, it has evolved in composition and mintage, but the 1973 issue remains particularly admired for its clean lines, striking design, and balanced proportions. It's a coin that bridges the early decades of the Kennedy series with the modern numismatic era, a transition piece with both historic and collectible importance. The obverse of the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar features the iconic left-facing portrait of John F. Kennedy. His expression, captured in exquisite detail, reflects both confidence and dignity. The inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame his profile, while the year 1973 sits prominently below his neckline. Coins struck in excellent condition from the Philadelphia Mint display remarkable clarity in Kennedy's hair, facial contours, and lettering, a quality that sets them apart from heavily circulated examples. The lack of a mint mark beneath the bust immediately identifies it as a Philadelphia issue, which carries special appeal among collectors who favor the clean, unmarked simplicity of no mint mark coins. Turning the coin over reveals the majestic reverse design, created by Frank Gasparo. Dominating the center is the Great Seal of the United States, a proud bald eagle clutching an olive branch of peace in one talon and a bundle of arrows symbolizing defense in the other. The eagle's wings spread wide in a display of strength and unity, surrounded by 50 stars representing the 50 states of the Union. The inscriptions "United States of America" and "half-dollar" encircle the design, giving the coin a regal and balanced appearance. Even after decades, the precision of this design continues to impress collectors who value fine craftsmanship and historical artistry. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar was struck in a copper-nickel clad composition, featuring an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This combination gave the coin durability and a bright, silver-like finish that resists tarnish and wear. Coins in excellent condition retain their natural brilliance, often displaying light reflective surfaces and crisp details across both sides. Unlike earlier silver Kennedy halves, the 1973 issue showcases the technological precision of modern minting while still maintaining a classic aesthetic that evokes a sense of timeless beauty. While millions of 1973 Kennedy half-dollars were minted, coins that remain in excellent condition without scratches, wear, or discoloration are becoming increasingly rare. Most of these coins circulated heavily during the 1970s, as the half-dollar still played an active role in daily commerce. However, collectors today seek out those pristine examples that have survived the test of time. A 1973 Kennedy half-dollar in such outstanding condition, especially without a mint mark, carries far more than face value. It carries desirability, history, and collector prestige. The rarity of the 1973 Philadelphia issue in high grades adds to its allure in the modern numismatic market. Unlike the mint-marked issues from Denver and San Francisco, the Philadelphia strike embodies the simplicity and authenticity of early 1970s U.S. coinage. Its high-quality surfaces and sharp details make it a favorite for collectors seeking near-perfect examples from this period. As a result, the coin has become a key piece for completing any serious Kennedy half-dollar collection, and demand continues to grow among both new and experienced collectors. In today's action-packed coin market, the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark stands as a strong performer. Its market value reflects both its scarcity in top condition and its enduring appeal as a historical artifact. In excellent condition, the coin typically commands between $5 and $15, but uncirculated and high-grade specimens certified by grading services such as PCGS or NGC can sell for $100 to $250 or more, depending on luster, strike quality, and overall eye appeal. Exceptional examples with perfect surfaces and original mint brilliance have even been known to exceed $300 at collector auctions and online platforms. Collectors and investors are now recognizing the 1973 issue as part of a growing trend, the rediscovery of late 20th century U.S. coinage as valuable and collectible. As older generations of Kennedy have become harder to find in pristine shape, coins like the 1973 no mint mark issue are seeing steady appreciation in price. The excitement around these coins is further fueled by their cultural significance, beautiful design, and connection to one of America's most admired presidents. For collectors hoping to add this coin to their portfolio, care and preservation are key. It's best to store the 1973 Kennedy half-dollar in a protective holder or display case that shields it from air and moisture. Avoid cleaning or polishing the coin, as doing so can diminish its natural beauty and numismatic value. The goal should always be to maintain the coin's original mint luster and patina, both of which contribute significantly to its desirability in the collector's market. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar also serves as an excellent starting point for those new to the hobby. Its rich history, accessible price range, and rising market demand make it both a rewarding and smart addition to any collection. For experienced collectors, owning one in excellent condition is a point of pride, a sign of discernment and appreciation for coins that blend history and art seamlessly. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark is more than just a piece of American currency. It's a symbol of legacy, craftsmanship, and enduring national spirit. Its exceptional design, historical importance, and increasing collector demand make it one of the standout coins of the 1970s. Whether admired for its beauty, preserved as an investment, or cherished as a historical keepsake, this coin continues to shine brightly in the numismatic world. The 1973 Kennedy half-dollar stands as proof that excellence, history, and value can indeed come together in one remarkable piece, a coin that deserves a place in every collector's hands and hearts. Next up, the 1986 Kennedy half-dollar with the P mint mark is a gleaming example of American history, artistry, and pride, a coin that continues to captivate collectors and investors alike. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin reflects the enduring legacy of President John F. Kennedy, whose image has graced the half-dollar since 1964. The 1986 issue stands out as a symbol of precision minting and patriotic design, showcasing not just a portrait, but an emotion, the hope and strength of a nation united. In very good condition, the coin retains much of its original brilliance and fine details, making it a highly attractive collectible in today's growing coin market. The Kennedy half-dollar series began as a national tribute to President John F. Kennedy shortly after his tragic assassination in 1963. The U.S. Mint moved swiftly to honor him, and the coin was first released in 1964. Designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, the coin quickly became one of the most cherished circulating coins in American history. By 1986, over 2 decades after its first release, the design still carried deep emotional significance for the American people. It represented not just currency, but a commemoration of leadership, courage, and progress. Each strike of the 1986 half-dollar echoed that same spirit of remembrance and national pride. The obverse of the 1986 Kennedy half-dollar presents the instantly recognizable profile of John F. Kennedy, rendered with remarkable precision by Gilroy Roberts. His left-facing portrait captures both strength and grace, framed by the word liberty above and the national motto, "In God We Trust" below. The date, 1986, sits prominently under his neckline, anchoring the design in time. The P mint mark, placed just below Kennedy's neck, proudly signifies its production at the Philadelphia Mint, a detail that adds unique identity and collectible appeal. The level of detail visible on the obverse of a coin in very good condition still impresses collectors today, with sharp lettering and clearly defined features that demonstrate the mint's commitment to quality. The reverse design, crafted by Frank Gasparo, is a breathtaking representation of the Great Seal of the United States. A majestic eagle with its wings outstretched dominates the center, clutching an olive branch in its right talon and a bundle of arrows in its left. The intricate detailing of each feather, the shield on the eagle's chest, and the surrounding ring of 50 stars exemplify the craftsmanship that went into creating this masterpiece. The inscriptions "United States of America" and $50 complete the design, giving the coin a perfectly balanced, powerful appearance. Even after decades, the reverse design remains one of the most admired and respected in American coinage history. Composed of a copper-nickel-clad alloy, the 1986 Kennedy $50 features a durable construction that gives it both strength and a silvery luster. The outer layers consist of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to a pure copper core, producing a bright metallic sheen that reflects light beautifully. In very good condition, the coin still displays much of this original luster, with smooth surfaces and minimal wear. Collectors often praise this issue for its consistency and striking quality, as the Philadelphia Mint's production that year was exceptionally sharp and detailed, ensuring many coins survived in collectible condition. While the 1986 Kennedy $50 was struck in large numbers, high-quality examples with a strong strike, full details, and unblemished surfaces have become increasingly desirable. Over time, many $50 from the 1980s saw heavy circulation, which makes well-preserved examples more valuable today. The P mint mark adds another layer of interest, as Philadelphia Mint issues are often sought after for their historic relevance and their clean, crisp appearance. Coins that have been kept safely over the years, showing only light wear or toning, can command impressive premiums on the modern collector market. The rarity of the 1986 Kennedy $50 lies not in its overall mintage, but in the scarcity of coins that have survived in excellent collectible condition. Those with brilliant surfaces, strong luster, and full design clarity attract significant attention among numismatists. The growing demand for Kennedy halves from the 1980s is a testament to the increasing recognition of these coins as modern-era treasures. The fact that this coin carries such historical weight, combined with its exceptional aesthetic appeal, ensures it remains in strong demand among both U.S. and international collectors. Today's active coin market has brought renewed excitement to the Kennedy $50 series. The 1986 P issue has seen rising values as collectors seek to complete date and mint mark sets or secure standout examples in premium condition. In very good condition, the coin can fetch anywhere from $5 to $10, while uncirculated or higher-grade specimens certified by grading authorities such as PCGS or NGC can easily reach $50 to $150. Exceptional examples with flawless surfaces and full mint brilliance have sold for over $250 at auctions and online marketplaces, reflecting the strong enthusiasm for well-preserved Kennedy halves. What's truly fascinating is how the 1986 Kennedy $50 continues to gain recognition as both a collectible and an investment piece. With each passing year, more collectors are turning their attention to these mid-1980s issues, realizing their historical and emotional significance. The enduring appeal of John F. Kennedy's legacy, combined with the coin's classic design and increasing scarcity, keeps it in steady demand. Every well-kept example of the 1986 P $50 represents a piece of American heritage, one that resonates with both nostalgia and national pride. For collectors, preserving the quality and integrity of this coin is essential. The best way to maintain its value is to handle it carefully, preferably by the edges, and store it in a protective holder or capsule to prevent environmental damage. Avoid polishing or cleaning, as doing so can dull the surface and reduce its numismatic value. Maintaining the coin's natural toning and original luster ensures that it remains both visually stunning and historically authentic. Serious collectors often recommend investing in a few graded examples, as certification adds an extra layer of security and confidence for long-term appreciation. The 1986 Kennedy half dollar also serves as an excellent entry point for new collectors. It offers affordability, beauty, and historical depth, a combination rarely found in modern coinage. Whether you're starting your collection or expanding an existing one, this coin stands as a reminder that true value is not only measured in dollars, but also in the story a coin tells. The P mint mark issue is especially popular among collectors who appreciate coins with strong visual appeal and enduring symbolic importance. In conclusion, the 1986 Kennedy half dollar with the P mint mark remains one of the standout issues of the late 20th century. It is a coin of great beauty, national symbolism, and lasting value. With its exceptional design, solid condition, and rising collector demand, it continues to shine in the numismatic market as a sought-after gem. Whether admired for its craftsmanship, cherished for its historical connection to one of America's greatest presidents, or valued as a growing investment, the 1986 P. Kennedy half dollar stands as a timeless treasure that captures the